Oh hi, it's VR English of No Limits Gaming. I'm using a new microphone today as I've misplaced my old one. Let me know if it sounds good. I think it sounds alright. I am playing on Highrise today. Showing you guys my favourite place to snipe on Highrise if you don't want to just sit in the base all game. First things first, I'm using the Barrett again. Get a big streak and I lose my call at the end, so that's another lesson. Get the Barrett spray. You can't do that with an intervention, but you can with a Barrett. And that's the FMJ kill of the game. I would recommend looking at that again if you want to see how that was done. The key to FMJ kills like that is if you hit them once, they're going to keep on running, so you've got to predict where they're going to be in a second's time when you shoot again. So always swing the reticle a bit to the left or the right depending on where they're running. Using Sleight of Hand Pro, Stop and Power Pro and Ninja Pro. I'm also using the button layout that I always use, the tactical button layout, so I can regularly lay prone to keep myself covered whilst I'm not going to be shooting. Tried to do something elite there and it just didn't work out, but you know, if it had worked it would have seemed like I was really cool. So where I am right now is the right hand side of the helipad and it gives you a lot of cover, and I would highly recommend that as long as people aren't smart and blow up those barrels, staying there. See, as you can see, the barrels are nearly blown up, so I'm going to have to move unless my teammates blow them up for me. You can tell that by the hiss of the gas coming out. I will say that I haven't actually talked about my sniping style so far this game. People like to say that you quickscope where you're just looking for a quarter of a second, or you hardscope if you don't do that. But I actually try and do something in the middle, where you scope in just long enough to get the guaranteed kill, but no more. And it's a very strong approach to sniping on this map because people can come from anywhere, but the exits to the bases are pretty predictable. So if you keep people in their spawns like we have, the helipad is pretty much the strongest place on the map to shoot from, as you can see all the way through both bases. Also, you can be enormously aware of where both sides, when the spawn switches, so both sides. Little note there, that guy was in last stand. If there's a guy in last stand from a distance like that, easy headshot, so you might as well take the time to get the headshot. But as you'll see later in the video, I spend some time lining up a headshot and I don't get the kill, someone else gets it. But in a worst case scenario, you could spend your time lining up the headshot and then you'll just end up dying, so I wouldn't necessarily recommend that. I'm using the Spaz 12 FMJ secondary, just like I was the other week. We'll say that I really wouldn't recommend using the FMJ, because it's actually ineffective on the Spaz, and I don't think they ever fix that. But Spaz is so strong anyway, and very accurate, and it's got a lot of range anyway, like that. That's a competent weapon by itself. Don't worry, this is not a Spaz vid, so I'm not just used the Spaz. I actually pick up an intervention in a second. Intervention and the Barrett. The one thing I really wouldn't use other snipers. If you want to be comfortable with how with regular one-hit kills, I know you get hit markers, but it's more likely to happen with the other, what I like to call the smaller name snipers. The difference between the Barrett and the intervention, as I also learned when I was trying to learn the quickscope properly with these guns, is that the Barrett takes a little less time to scope in enough for your quickscope to be accurate. So that's the shot that I missed when I was trying to get the headshot. And so it's actually a better gun to quickscope with. The intervention takes a little bit longer, but you have to get used to the timing. So if you're good with the intervention and you can't get the hang of the Barrett, I just stick with that if you're a quickscoping fan. But in all honesty, if you want to win a quickscoping battle and you've got that down, I would use the Barrett. One key thing about sniping is that Commando is not your friend, which is why having a Spaz 12 etc. is a good secondary. But a friend on the forums uses an M9 extended mag secondary, and I think that's a great idea. Because I use Sleight of Hand Pro, which makes me aim faster down the sights, and I would highly recommend you do that. Some snipers use Scavenger Pro and Claymores, which is a very strong setup, but I use stuns and Semtex. Just because I enjoy this game a lot more when I'm running around, and you definitely feel like you get more involved. I will say that if you don't have a good connection, then it's not fun. That's a case of me. I do something wrong here, and if you're playing against a good sniper, you shouldn't do what I just did, which is rush back. And also, my aim was bad because I was still annoyed about losing my big streak. But there you go. Very quick vid. Game over. I hope you enjoyed it. It's been a week or so, so let me know what you think, and let me know what you think this new mic sounds like, since I haven't used it before. Lots of love, and like the video if you liked it. VR English out.